Welcome back to My Generation Sports. My guest today is Athan Kaliakmanis, the fine quarterback from Antioch Sequoias. But we're here today really talking about how this year has been different for you and many other football athletes. Tell me what you've done to sort of adjust to that.
I mean, I've done a lot of things. I've worked out every single day. Every single day I've done something, whether it was go to the field, whether it's hit the weight room, I've done something. And, from February until now, I've told this to a lot of people, even Mr. Aguilar, I've grown a lot mentally, and I've matured a lot. The 16 to 17 is a huge age gap for me, especially. And I think I'm starting to get bigger physically, and mentally I'm starting to get smarter, and it's giving me a lot of confidence for this upcoming spring season.
Having the extra time to maybe look at film and reevaluate yourself and maybe work on technique that maybe you wouldn't have had time to do as much. Has that been something that you think has helped you grow mentally as an athlete?
Oh yeah, I think so too. And especially with this coronavirus, a lot of people say, this is a bad thing that's happened. I think for me it was a blessing in disguise. I've used this, and I always tell myself I have to find a solution for everything that is going on in my life. If there's a problem, I got to find a solution for it. And this has helped me so much, working on those little extra things like you've said.
Now, you've already earned a lot of success early in your career at Antioch, and I'm sure there are tremendous expectations for what the team could be going into maybe your last high school season.
I'm going into the season thinking there's no next season. I don't get another shot. This is my last time to get to do this, and my goals are very high for this season. I want to break every record in Antioch in only 5 games. I want to do it with a limited amount of games. I want to win a state championship. I want to do these things with no game, not as many games at all. Those are just how I have those goals for myself.
One of the nice things that you're in a good position is that you're going to the University of Minnesota along with your brother Dino. Does that make you feel more comfortable with what goals you might want to reach for now?
Oh yeah, signing was a huge thing for me because I don't have to worry about the recruiting process anymore. I'm signed, I'm officially a Golden Gopher, which is probably one of the best decisions I've ever made in my life because I've never been happier. But yeah, of course, it's made me a lot more focused. I'm able to not worry about a lot of things now, and I'm trying to get the job done, trying to go up there as a freshman and start.
Now, PJ Fleck, who's going to be your coach at the University of Minnesota, says this is the best recruiting class that he has ever had. And that's pretty lofty.
Oh yeah.
For the University of Minnesota. How's that make you feel, getting a chance to connect with people that you're going to play on the field with now?
Right now it should just tell all you guys how close we've become because of this pandemic. This pandemic it forced us to become closer because we weren't able to go out and see them. So over text we had to become closer. And for them to come out, even during a pandemic, just shows you how close we are. And I'm going to be playing on the field with these guys, and they're going to have my back, and I'm going to have theirs, just because we've become so close. We have such a special bond. Probably the tightest commitment class in the nation, I'd say.
And so you still have yet to finish your varsity season, but I'm sure you have big vision for what can happen when you take the next step. PJ Fleck is one of the up-and-coming young coaches in the Big Ten. Set a nice tone at Western Michigan, so we know what he's capable of. Speaks very highly of you as being a dual-threat quarterback and being able to work into his system. What has he told you about expectations for coming there and playing?
Honestly, he's just told me he can't wait for me to get there. And, he's not as a coach, you're not going to tell me your expectations. I got to go and work for it. And at the end of the day, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go and work, and I'm going to do everything I can to get them a national championship. He says when I'm there, he hopes and wants to win a national championship. And those are my goals. That's why he selected me to be his quarterback. Because I have those same exact goals. National championship. I personally want to win the Heisman. Those are just individual goals I have for myself, but he for sure wants to win the Big Ten and national championship. That's what I want to do.
What's it like for you to have your sibling go with you to the same university, a person you've been throwing balls to at Antioch all your life pretty much, but be able to travel with you and to enjoy maybe some success with you?
Honestly, it is the biggest blessing that's ever happened in my life. I have a Division I receiver as a brother, and I'm a Division I quarterback. You can't get any better than that. It doesn't get any better.
Let's talk about the special support. Everyone who's successful has special support. Your special support comes from your mom and dad. Talk about their relationship.
My mom and my dad have always pushed me to be the best I can at what I want to do. They never forced me to do something I didn't want to do. If I wasn't for them, I wouldn't be here. My mom and dad, they both worked so hard for me, and if it wasn't for them, I would not be here at all.
Let's talk about rowing the boat. You got all your Minnesota colleagues here with you. What's that like? What's that feeling for you to have that bond right here and now before you guys have even hit the field?
It's so awesome to make new friends. It's so awesome. I love meeting new people, and especially these guys are going to be my teammates, and I love it. These past 2 days have been the most fun 2 days of my life, I swear. It's so awesome being able to meet them.
Is there anything else you'd like to add about the upcoming season and where you think your career can go?
Personally, I just like to say my goals, hopefully one day I want to be an NFL athlete. Not only do I want to be an NFL athlete, I want to be a Pro Bowler, and I want to be in the Football Hall of Fame. I want to be the greatest quarterback to ever do that. And I'm not just being obnoxious. Those are just my individual goals.
No.
And that's how high I hold my expectations to it. I make sure that I work so hard. But before I do that, I want to come here and win a state championship at Antioch.
Well, Athan Kaliakmanis, thanks for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
We wish you the best. We know you're going to work real hard to reach some of those goals. And hopefully we get to ride along with you and brag on you when you reach some of those goals.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
We'll be back with more.